A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political event, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen successfully navigated a no-confidence vote in the European Parliament, a rare occurrence that has unveiled underlying tensions among lawmakers regarding her leadership style and decision-making processes. The vote, which took place on Thursday, saw the censure motion initiated by Romanian far-right lawmaker Gheorghe Piperia, who criticized von der Leyen's management of COVID vaccine contracts and alleged a lack of transparency in her communications with Pfizer's CEO. The motion was ultimately rejected by a decisive margin of 360 to 175 votes, a result many had anticipated. In the wake of the vote, von der Leyen expressed her gratitude and emphasized the necessity for the EU to maintain strength and unity in a world filled with unpredictability and external threats. In a moment of global volatility and unpredictability, the EU needs strength, vision, and the capacity to act, she stated on social media shortly after the vote. Earlier in the week, she had characterized the censure motion as a conspiracy-laden attempt to sow division within Europe, labeling its proponents as anti-vaxxers and supporters of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Von der Leyen's call for renewed confidence in her commission was framed as vital for the EU's ability to confront various challenges, including trade negotiations with the US and ongoing conflicts such as Russia's war in Ukraine. The no-confidence motion was fueled by growing dissatisfaction not only from the far right but also from some of von der Leyen's traditional allies in the left and center, who have voiced concerns over her increasingly centralizing leadership style. Critics have pointed to the Commission's failure to disclose text messages exchanged between von der Leyen and Pfizer during the vaccine negotiations as a significant factor in their discontent. This situation has sparked multiple court cases, further complicating the Commission's relationship with its critics. The dissatisfaction has also been echoed by centrist leaders, who, while rejecting the censure motion, have made it clear that their support for von der Leyen is not unconditional. The political landscape surrounding von der Leyen has become increasingly polarized, with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán leading calls for her resignation. Orbán has openly criticized von der Leyen, claiming that her leadership is disconnected from the needs and sentiments of ordinary citizens, framing the upcoming vote as a pivotal moment between the so-called imperial elite in Brussels and patriots advocating for common sense. Despite the challenges, von der Leyen's supporters, including the two largest political groups in the parliament, the center-right European People's Party, EDP, and the center-left Socialists and Democrats, have largely rallied against the censure motion, indicating that it lacked sufficient support to succeed. The motion required a two-thirds majority to pass, and with most political factions signaling their opposition, von der Leyen's position appeared secure for the time being. However, the fact that such a motion could gain traction in the first place reflects growing discontent among lawmakers regarding her governance style and alliances. Critics have accused von der Leyen of cozying up to the far-right factions within the parliament, particularly in light of recent collaborations aimed at rolling back environmental regulations. The tensions within the European Parliament are symptomatic of broader political shifts across Europe, where right-wing populism has gained ground in recent years. As von der Leyen continues to lead the EU through complex issues, including economic recovery from the pandemic and geopolitical tensions, the question of her leadership will likely remain a contentious topic among lawmakers. The recent censure motion has served as a reminder of the fragile alliances and the evolving political dynamics that characterize the European Union today. Von der Leyen's survival of this no-confidence vote may provide her with a temporary reprieve. But the challenges she faces in uniting a divided parliament and addressing the concerns of both her supporters and critics will be an ongoing test of her leadership capabilities in the months to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.